Of course, always.
Always.
It is.
It's always this pain, this feeling. I don't know.
Have you ever imagined how a single document can completely change a person's life? Today I'm going to tell you a true story, officially recorded, that begins in Fortaleza in 1985 and crosses the ocean all the way to the Netherlands. Hey everyone, welcome to another video going back to our roots, connecting families. Guys, here's the deal. First of all, after already introducing what the theme is going to be, I'm going to change the name of this channel to just Connecting Families. The name is too long, it's hard for people to find, and sometimes I even forget the name of this channel. So, people have already told me this, it's not just me. Seriously, the name is really long. Going back to our roots, Connecting Families, it just doesn't work. So, starting from the next video, maybe this channel will be called Connecting Families. Alright? Let's get to the video. This story begins with the birth of a boy named Cesar Augusto on December 1st, 1985 in the city of Fortaleza in Ceará. He was Brazilian, the son of Aldagiza Julia de Souza, and his biological father was not acknowledged. At the time, his mother was going through a difficult situation and made it clear that she did not have the financial means to raise her son. In March 1986, this situation reached the juvenile court of Fortaleza. The biological mother gave an official statement, fully aware of the decision she was making. She declared that she had not received any kind of payment, that she was acting of her own free will, and that she understood that after the adoption, she would no longer have contact with the child. The presiding judge responded that she is legally single, having had 3 children in total, the first 2 offspring with the same biological father, and the last one with an entirely different man. When she subsequently became pregnant with this particular child, she diligently sought out the man with whom she had been intimately involved, but he adamantly did not acknowledge paternity of the act or the child at all. She works as a housemaid and does not have the financial means to raise her own child. Another important fact is that the document bears her signature, that of Orgissa Julia de Souza. So that's it. I believe this will also be able to help with the investigations. On the other side of the story, there was a Dutch couple. The father, Hernandez Johannes Maria Niels and Gesina Jana Spanger. Alive. They were married, lived in the Netherlands, and following Brazilian law at the time, initiated a legal process for international adoption. Everything was done with judicial authorization, oversight from the public prosecutor's office, and legal representation of the minor. At least that's what the paperwork says. On March 26, 1986, in Fortaleza, the adoption was officially registered at the registry office. From that moment on, Caesar Augustus would be called Casper. Cesar Augusto Nides. This act completely changes the course of that child's life. This type of document is not just a piece of paper. It documents difficult decisions and conscious choices within the historical context of Brazilian adoption legislation. It also shows how international adoption was conducted at that time, with rules different from those of today, but still with legal backing. Stories like this make us reflect on motherhood, responsibility, adoption, and destiny.
Hello. Hi. How you doing? So, little vid. My name Casper. Born Cesar Augusto. Born at 1 December 1985 in Fortaleza, Ceará. What I know and what people told me, what my parents told me, is that my mom could provide for me financially. She was a worker somewhere in, I don't even know the place though, Acarao, somewhere. Anyway, I was left in this orphanage type shit thing, whatever. Um, yeah, and I was young. I was sick. I was very sick. The fathers there, the priests told my parents like, nah, it ain't gonna happen, cause I was that sick, and if he makes it, you gonna get some. Voila. So, yeah, that's what I know of. It's pretty basic, actually. Um, I'm 40 now. Live alone. Got my own little house. Got my job, car, girlfriend, da 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 da. Yeah, and I know the name of my mom, but you already got that. So yeah, all of this is enough though. Salute.
Well, folks, this is Casper, right? I asked him a few questions. He's black, he's answering, and did you all understand? A little more. So his feelings, like what went through his mind all these years?
The questions. One, if my biological mom was standing in front of me right now, what would the first thing I would say to her? You my mom? That's basically it. Second, in what moment in my life did I feel her absence the most? 2020, I was struggling mad hard. I wanted to go home, like home. You know what I'm saying? Like back. Cause, shit that went well. The top shit. Breakups, COVID, yada yada. Is there a pain, question, or silence you still carry because of course, always. So always this pain, this feeling, I don't know. Yeah. Is the 4, if I could tell her who I became today, what would surprise her the most? Share that I'm still alive. Salute. 5, if this meeting never happens, what message would I still like to give her? I'm not mad at you. Not. And 6, deep down, what is the one thing I most wish I could hear from her? That she always thought about me somewhere. That would be dope, I guess. Yeah. That she still, after all those years and the decision she probably had to make, that she still thought about me. Yeah. I hope this is good for the...
Tanyo doesn't speak Portuguese, so I'm using artificial intelligence to be able to translate what he's saying. Although the video he sent me was recorded in English, right? And if you want to help out the channel, give it some support, because whether I like it or not, I pay out of my own pocket, to pay for the platforms to be able to do this work, okay? My work is completely voluntary. I don't charge anything. But if anyone feels it in their heart to give some support here to help me out, any help with the platform costs is also greatly appreciated. All right, everyone, I'll leave a QR code here just in case. We're here. If you know of any stories similar to Lucasper's, get in touch with us. I'll leave the link in the video description and also pinned in the comments. If you enjoy real stories based on documents, stories that change lives, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and comment what you thought. See you next time.